Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our breaks this evening. It is January the 16th, 2021. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Hope you all have had a great start to your weekend. And hope everybody is ready to open a ton of product. We've got 9 different breaks tonight, so we've got a action-packed schedule for the evening. Hope everybody has a beverage or two handy, maybe a couple snacks, because it will take us a little while to open all this, but it's going to be a lot of fun, so should be a great evening. I'm just putting the finishing touches on getting a few things set up here on my end. We'll test our camera and light and everything, make sure it's all right. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We got some new packs in this week to open, so that'll be fun. Got a box of 92 Upper Deck football in this afternoon. And it's got the Walter Payton football hero inserts. Also has, I believe there's a couple of other, I believe there's some player holograms in here as well, but one of the interesting things about 92 Upper Deck football, you can see, let me see if I can get it to show in the camera again, there's a little wording there at the top, says tear here, and there's a little notch right there on the pack where it meant for you to tear down the side, which at the time, I think a lot of people kind of chuckled at it only because people are so, they had been using the foil wrappers for 3 years already, so everybody was pretty used to tearing the fin seal off the pack. But again, they were always kind of pushing the envelope with innovation, and the vast majority of times it turned out really well. This is probably one of the few times where it wasn't that big of a deal. But I just thought that was interesting. I had totally forgotten about that when I opened up the box today. I saw that and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I had got in a super clean box of 89 Fleer baseball. Of course, there's a lot of keynote Hall of Famers in there. Griffey Jr., of course, being the big one. Biggio, Randy Johnson, Gary Sheffield. But there's a lot of really nice quality rookie cards in there. So I thought that'd be fun. Of course, I always open a few of them to test everything out before we get started, and of course I ship them out to people as well with your cards that you get every week. So I was trying to mix it up a little bit because I know I've been running pretty rampant on the 91 Upper Deck football and the 92 Upper Deck baseball, so I was trying to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to open football first. Should be nice. I'm going to see if I can do the little tear thing, if it actually works. Yeah, it's got the little seam down the side. You just tear right there. First card, not too bad. Little Troy Aikman there. Oh, and this is an infamous. This is one of the gold packs. So there was, and I want to say 1 pack per box or 1 pack every other box. There was a gold set. It was 50 cards, and you can tell, I don't know if you can see with the light, but the hologram's gold. It's not silver, and the number is G45. So all of the cards in this set are going to be from the 50 card gold set. Andre Reed, and the font's a little different on the front. That's why I was looking at the back. I thought it looked like that. It's been a while since I've seen them. Junior Seau, let's see, Anthony Miller. We've got Joe Montana, and of course most of the bigger stars, Harvey Williams, Randall Cunningham, Jim Kelly Quarterback Club, and the rookies are listed as top prospects and not as actual rookies, so that's kind of it was a little different back then. Neon Dion, Steve Entman, who is actually the #1 card in the gold set. Lil Boomer. Joe Montana again. Tracy Scroggins, and of course Troy. So we got Marino, Sayal. We got Montana twice in the same pack, which is not the end of the world. 2 Montanas. So I forgot about the gold set. I can't believe I forgot that. I probably built 20 or 30 of these back in '92. So those are pretty cool. Something different. Kind of a hot pack, I guess. Very nice. I'd forgotten all about that. Gosh, I feel old. Of course, that product's 28 years old, so I guess I can give myself a pass on that. We've got our schedule there up on the right. As I'd mentioned before, we've got 9 breaks tonight. We'll be starting at 6:45 with our 2020 Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition. And then at 7, we'll be doing Prism Football Mega Random Team number 3. And then Obsidian at 7:20. And then we'll be doing another Prism Mega Football, but it'll be Random Player this time at 7:40. There's our little quad baseball sticker. And then at 8, our 2020 Immaculate Football. And those first 5 breaks are breaks from our eBay store. And then at 8:30, we'll be doing Prism Draft Basketball. I think we still have 6 spots left in that. And then at 9, Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball Random Team number 3. And then at 9:15, 2020 Mosaic Football Mega Random Player, and then number 5. And then we'll cap off the evening, of course, with our 2017 Panini Origins Football Random Player Break. Little Doc Gooden. You know, these were so hard to find in '89, at least where I was. Like, Donruss was super plentiful everywhere. Topps was, but nobody wanted Topps because regular Topps didn't have the Griffey rookies. So you could get Donruss like all the grocery stores, convenient. You could get it everywhere, Kmart, Walmart, wherever. But you could hardly ever find Fleer anywhere. I bought a bunch of rack packs at Hill's Department Store, if anybody remembers Hill's Department Stores from back in the day. They got them in on a Sunday and ran them in their Sunday sale flyer, and I begged my mother to take me there, and I got like 50 or 60 of them and put them on layaway. Because that's what you did back then when you were 16 years old and found cards and didn't have a lot of money. You put them on layaway. Not a lot of star power in this first pack. Nice to see the old design, though. And these look great signed, by the way, if anybody's into that sort of thing. Through the mail autographs and stuff. These look great with the blue Sharpie. Let's see what we get out of our second Upper Deck pack. Hopefully you all can hear me all right. I was messing with my microphone something fierce this week at work. Zoom calls all the time. Not really all the time, just more than usual. See, now here you can see the regular set numbering, and that's more of a silver hologram right there. So this is base set cards. And again, the fronts look a little different. Hey, Andrew. How are you doing? Greg, good to see you. Yeah, I always do this, Greg, when I always kind of start the feed probably 15, 20 minutes before the first break, and I just like to rip random stuff, and it's usually real old junk wax kind of stuff, just for fun. And I kind of test out the lighting and everything, make sure the camera's focused in good and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is just me goofing around. Carlos Huerta, a kicker, getting a rookie card. Emmett, season leaders. Christian Okoye. I assume that's Chris Spielman. Yep, Chris Spielman. Vincent Brown. Yeah, Greg, I guess I'm showing my age by doing this. But I always open old stuff. And I usually send packs out to people when I send their cards. I'll put a pack or two in their envelope. And it's usually this kind of stuff. I've got a ton of it. I order it all the time. Frankly, I do that because it gives me an excuse to buy it all the time. Of course, I want to make sure I have an ample supply of it so I can send everybody a pack. And of course, I obviously managed to open a few packs myself. So it's kind of a win-win. We all win in this. Unless you don't like old packs of cards, and then you probably don't win, but sorry. Not sorry. Marty Carter, Derek Thomas, and Barry. There's a lot of star power in that pack. Not quite as much as the gold pack, but it's pretty nice. Definitely some names there. Looks like we've got about 5 minutes before we start with our Topps Archive Signature Series break. Luckily, I already have the random set up. An actual wax pack. That's why they refer to an open product as wax, by the way, if there's anybody that's watching that doesn't get that when you hear people refer to unopened boxes as, in general terms, as wax. Hey, Dusty, how are you doing this evening? Little Angels baseball sticker there. So Donruss and Fleer obviously couldn't do gum like Topps. So Fleer always did stickers, and Topps would do, or Donruss would do puzzle pieces. Pascual Perez, Steve Farr, Todd Simmons, Dave Rigetti. That's right, it is break night. I'm doing fantastic, Dusty. I got a big old pile of boxes here. So you know that always makes me happy. Getting ready to tear into them. Get us some big stuff. And when I say us, I really mean you all. Steinbach. Samuel. Oh, here's something. Little Barry. Barry Bonds. Pre-enhancement usage. Obviously, he looks like a normal-sized human being. And was still just an amazing ball player. Randy Bush. And we have a 89 Fleer All-Star Team insert, Mike Scioscia. I forgot about the All-Star Team inserts. 9 of 12. Little checklist. They did it. Fleer did theirs by teams. And they kept their checklist by team as well. Made things a lot easier, whereas Topps and Donruss did not. Bob Walk. And this, of course, is an ultra rare, and I say that with the utmost sarcasm, wax stain variation because there's wax on the back of this. Alrighty. Let's see here. We've got about 3 minutes. Go ahead and set this out front and kind of adjust all the boxes I've got here. I've got a big old just gaggle of boxes here. We'll set that right there. It looks a little crooked. For whatever reason, my camera is a smidge off. Oh well, we'll survive. Hey, Becky. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the pack. I put those in people's stuff just for fun. Sometimes it's an older pack, sometimes it's a newer pack. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's why I put them in there. I feel like everybody liked to open a pack of cards. Or most people would. I know I do. Well, Jimmy Smith rookie. I think we could have got $1 for this back in '92. Haywood Jeffries. John Vaughn. Haywood Jeffries again. Who is that I should know and I don't? Oh, Marion Butts. Who was supplanted by Natrone Means in '93, by the way. Jeff Fiegels. Thomas. Rob Moore. Lawrence Dawsey in the gloriously beautiful old school Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniforms. Michael Stewart. Simon Fletcher. Louis Lips. And Jeff Harrod and Chip Lohmiller. who I believe replaced Mark Mosley, if I'm not mistaken, who I believe was the last straight-on place kicker in the NFL, I think. I'm not positive on that. Might need to be fact-checked on that. I could be wrong. All right, looks like we've got another minute. Looks like we've got quite a few folks hopping in the live feed. Thanks for those of you hitting the like button. I certainly appreciate that. That always helps things. And the only reason I say that is there are people that find us from our YouTube videos, because of course I keep a link to the website and the eBay store in the description there. So, you know, I always from time to time hear people, oh, I found you on YouTube. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Pretty amazing. I think it's amazing. I'm still a little dumbfounded by the greatness of all this technology that we have. So you'll have to forgive me and pardon a little bit of my ignorance with that. But let's see here. Got a random set. We'll give it another minute. I know this one's not going to take 15 minutes. It's pretty quick. Just in case there are a few more people that want to hop on the live stream before we get started. This one kind of sold out quick this week. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. So, you know, I always like to start my schedule at 7, but this one sold out and I wanted to be able to get it done for everybody. So I just put it at 6:45. I didn't want to go past 10 because I'm old. So I generally like to not go any further past 10 just because by the time I get all the videos processed and uploaded to YouTube, it's usually midnight, and that's about as late as I need to be going to bed, honestly. So it just makes things a little easier. Well, alrighty, let's get started with our 2020 Topps Archives Signature Series Retired Player Edition Random Player One Box Break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got ACB 3723 in the top spot and ACB 3723 in the bottom spot. So we'll just cut and paste that against our alphabetical player list, and I am 0 for 1 on the cut and paste from random.org this evening. All right, second try. I'll just blow this up a little bit. I'll cut and paste our list over to the right, sort it by everyone's eBay IDs, then we'll go through our list so everybody knows who they have in the break. And then we'll open our box and see who we get. I'm guessing the Postal Service is still slow, Becky. If you just got your cards today, you're in Iowa, aren't you? If memory serves me correct, or am I mistaken? I was thinking you weren't that far across the country from me. I would have thought you'd have got yours a little sooner since they went out on Tuesday. Tuesday's my usual mail day. That's usually when everything goes out. I work on it Monday evening after work and get it all done Monday night, and it goes out Tuesday. I generally don't do a whole lot on Sunday, so Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it took. I figured you'd have got it on Thursday, just because I'm down in Missouri. Of course, I'm in the southwest corner of the state, but still, we're not that far apart. But you know, the Postal Service is quirky, and I'm sure they probably still got delays from the holidays and the backlog with all of that. Well, I understand that. I'm right there with you, Becky. You know, when you're a kid, for whatever reason, and maybe I was alone in this, but the mail was always an exciting thing. You know, you might get something in the mail, and it could be awesome. Whereas an adult, I hate the mail because I just get bills. There's nothing good that comes in the mail. Well, I get good things in boxes, like, you know, product, you know, I get boxes of cards, but as far as the envelope mail in the mailbox, nothing ever good comes in there for me. Ever. I just get bills. So yeah, I understand the lack of motivation in checking the mail. I get that. Because it's nothing good. Somebody wanting something. So that may have been really why it was late. It may have been in there Thursday. But see, now you have mail days to look forward to, so you know you might have cards in there. So hopefully that will counteract some of the bad stuff in there. Yeah, yeah, it used to be great when you know when the bills didn't have your name on them when we were all children. Hey, Michaela, we're on the 6:45 break. I just did the randomization and am scrolling down through the list. Yeah, the only time I like the mail dusty is when I got a big box because I know there's cards in it. I know the utility company is not sending the electric bill in a box, so I know that's generally good stuff. Michaela, is it Michaela or Michaela? I apologize. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Anybody that's watched any of my hockey breaks knows that my name pronunciation is not very good sometimes. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see who we get. Good luck, everybody. Okay, Michaela. Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying that. And our card is, please do not be Vern Law. Please, please do not be Vern Law. Luis Gonzalez, how about that? On a really nice Allen and Ginter card, which, by the way, again, looks fantastic autographed. And that is serial numbered 7 of 12. How about that? Honestly, I'm just so glad it wasn't Vern Law. I can't believe he was on the checklist. But anyway, let's go see who won. Let's see here. Yep, actually hit the right button. Luis Gonzalez, and that goes to Chamo 1457. Congratulations on that. Awesome. Let's take another look at our card there. Congratulations on that, man. That's a nice card. Again, honestly, I'm just so thankful it wasn't Vern Law. Very nice card. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Topps Archives Signature Series Retired Player Edition, Random Player One Box Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everyone that joined us on the live feed for the break, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our Prism Football Random Team Mega Box Break number 3. Thanks, everybody. Well, all right. Nice little start to the evening. Got to straighten my cam up for some reason. It's not. Maybe I had the box crooked. Oh well. We'll go with it. Better get some sleeves ready for this. Looks like we've got about 5 minutes before this one. We'll check real quick to see if I need to update any of the lists. I think everything is put together. I think the only thing we've got spots left is in the draft basketball. I think we've just got a handful of those, so let's see if we've sold those yet. Again, thanks for hitting the like button. Always helps. Helps us, I guess, with the YouTube algorithm, or that's what I've been told. Well, all right. Thanks to Richard for closing out Prism basketball for us. So we're all sold out for the evening. Awesome. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and change that. Usually we're not sold out quite this early, but I didn't have that much website stuff up just because we had so many eBay breaks this evening. Hey Fred, how are you doing this evening? But I only put up 4 website breaks just because we had so many eBay breaks kind of ending at the same time. So I didn't have a lot of extra stuff. You know, usually I might have 5 or 6 from the website that we run, and I just didn't, honestly, I didn't have enough time to get them all in, or I would have added another 1 or 2. But we'll have a little bit bigger lineup from the website next week. I figure this seems like a really nice amount to open tonight. Just updating the list. Hey William, how are you doing this evening? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set up our random real quick for our random team. I'm not sure if we're gonna run this again next week or not. I had a little bit of issue with it this week from last week's break. All right, got a random set. All right, looks like we've got a couple minutes. Hey, is anybody watching the game right now? All right, looks like we've got a couple minutes, and then we'll get started with our random team mega box. Should be fun. We've got 2 mega boxes going tonight, so random team and random player. I thought it'd be fun to kind of mix them up. And honestly, I was just curious how the eBay folks would take to it. So again, I was just kind of experimenting with the mega boxes. Seemed like a fun thing to do. You know how I always like to try stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7 o'clock, so let's get started with our Panini Prism Football Random Team 1 Mega Box break number 3. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Arig Kev in the top spot and just caught in the bottom spot. Whoa, what was that? We'll talk about hitting the wrong button. Hit a button and the code starts coming up. That's disastrous. Let's see if I can get the cut and paste to work this time. Oh, and it does. All right, I'm 1 for 2. So I know a lot of folks in this break are breaking with us for the first time. So if you happen to be on the live feed and you have any questions, by all means put those in the chat and I will answer them as quickly as possible. I think most of the folks in this particular break, this might be their first time with us. First or second time maybe. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there just because our breaks go a smidge different than others. So if anybody had any questions or anything about that. There we go. All right, so we'll scroll through our list. Got it sorted by everybody's eBay IDs there in column G. So we'll scroll through the list just for a second so everybody knows which teams they have before we open our box. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. I'll set this down like this here. That's how I open the mega box. Nice little shortcut. There are our 5 packs. Well, you got the Colts, William, so maybe we'll get Eason out of here. You never know. Pack number 1. I'll go ahead and sleeve all these as I go. First card is Stephon Gilmore for the Patriots. Next card is Robert Woods for the Rams. And then our next card is a Melvin Gordon Pink Prism for the Broncos. And then our last card in pack number 1 is a Colin Johnson rookie for the Jaguars. Pack number 2. Card number 1 is Laramie Tunsil for the Texans. You know, I still haven't heard from Woody Fred. Card number 2 is Dallas Goedert for the Eagles. Then our next card is a Christian Kirk pink prism for the Cardinals. Really? And then our last card in the pack is Zach Moss rookie for the Bills. Michaela, where was that? I forget. I should know, but I don't know where he went to college. South Dakota State. And now he's in the NFL. And then lastly, our Super Bowl Kid Reporter card. Pack number 3. First card is Damian Williams for the Chiefs. And then our next card is Deion Jones for the Falcons. And then our next card is a Kenneth Murray pink prism rookie for the Chargers. Well, Michaela, you got your wish. Next card. CeeDee Lamb rookie for the Cowboys. How about that? Not too shabby. All right, on to pack number 4. I believe this is our memorabilia pack. Hey, Cody. How are you doing this evening? First card is Marquise Brown, Hollywood, for the Ravens. Then our next card is a Alvin Kamara Silver for the Saints. And then our memorabilia card in this box is a Rookie Gear Denzel Mims Pink Prism jersey card for the Jets. I'm doing fantastic, Cody. Thank you for asking. I've got all these boxes I'm going to open. So I'm pretty happy. And then our last card in the pack is an Anthony Gordon rookie for the Seahawks. Well, thanks for joining us in the live stream, Cody. We appreciate it. Yes, hopefully you will. Hopefully I'll be able to pull something great for you. And then our Super Bowl reporter card. All right, last pack should have our autograph in it. And our first card is DJ Chark Jr. for the Jaguars. That's not too shabby, Cody. Pretty darn nice card. Then our next card is Joe Theismann for the Washington football team. And then our autograph is LaMichael P. Rines, Pink Prism rookie autograph for the Jets. So the Jets ended up actually with the jersey card and the autograph out of this particular mega box. And then the last card in the box is a Xavier McKinney rookie card for the Giants. All right. So now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got what. Okay, so we'll go through our base rookies first. Our Xavier McKinney for the Giants goes to White H37. Congrats on that. Then our Anthony Gordon rookie for the Seahawks goes to 15651 DWA. Congrats on that. And then our CD Lamb rookie for the Cowboys goes to Michaela. Congrats on that. Ask and you shall receive. And then next, our Zach Moss rookie for the Bills goes to JUA 2767. Congrats on that. And then our Colin Johnson rookie for the Jaguars goes to HMIK 56. Congrats on that. Then we'll go through our Prism parallels. First is our silver Alvin Kamara for the Saints, and that goes to Mickshu 9694. Congrats on that. And then we have 3 pink Prism parallels. Our first one is Christian Kirk for the Cardinals, and that goes to 15651 DWA. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then Melvin Gordon for the Broncos, and that goes to Ward 23. Congrats on that. And then our last pink Prism parallel is Kenneth Murray, rookie for the Chargers, and that goes to 607 card breaks. Congrats on that. And then finally we have our relic card. Oh, pardon me, got a little tongue-tied there. Our rookie gear relic card of Denzel Mims, and our pink Prism rookie autograph of LaMichael Pirine, and both of which go to the Jet spots with Pope Gray. Congratulations on both of those. All right. And I'll ship out all the base as well to everybody. I just don't go through it with the list on the live feed, but we'll get all those shipped out as well. But that does conclude our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Team 1 Mega Box Break number 3. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thanks to all of you that joined us on the live stream this evening. And we'll be back in about 8 minutes with our 2020 Panini Obsidian Football Break. Thanks again, everybody. Henny, which break were you in? And if you'll put your eBay ID in the chat, I'll tell you who you had if you happen to miss your break. We just got done the Prism Random Team break. Yeah, the Jets did pretty good on that. Not too shabby. Thanks for everybody hitting the like button. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and set the random up real quick for Obsidian, since we have a few moments. Always like to leave myself a little time. I guess I can go over next week's schedule since we're all sold out for this week. I do have a partial schedule for next week up, although we'll probably add 2 or 3 breaks from the website. Oh, we haven't done Immaculate yet. That comes up at 8:05, so we're about 50 minutes away from that, Henny. We've got a couple breaks to do before. You can see the schedule there on the right side of your screen. We've still got 2 breaks to do before we get to Immaculate. We're going to do Obsidian Football next, and then we have another Prism Mega Box, but we're going to do Random Player in the next one. Stick around, though. Fun to be had for all. I guess I should say for those of you that are watching new with us this evening, we do host a lot of our breaks off of our website as well, and we've got a little discount code there at the bottom of the screen, new 20, that you can use at checkout and get 20% off of your first purchase out on our website at www.cardboardliferbreaks.com. So again, on next week's schedule, any breaks that you see highlighted in black there on the bottom of the schedule, those are listed on our website. I like to mention that. I just try not to be a carnival barker about it. Hey, well, fantastic, Kenny. Well, thanks for making ours your first. As we go along, if you happen to have any questions or anything, please let me know and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you, Fred. I see that you are already getting prepared for next week. Yeah, I got that archives. I think it releases on Wednesday, so I'll have the box Friday, and that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing that on release weekend. And I'll probably be doing a little bit more of that as we go through the year for specific products. We'll be doing release week breaks just so I can be a little more current on things. Yeah, Tom, we're doing this, and I apologize about that, Tom. I had really meant to do that one this week, and I knew that it was going to sell out. It sold out, I think, last night, and I had originally planned on putting it in the schedule this week, and I have had terrible issues with shipping delays to the point that I had ordered a second box because I knew the first one wasn't going to be here on time, and I thought, well, I'll just order another one, and it's going, so what will end up happening is I'm going to end up having 2 of these boxes on Monday, and I do not have one in my hands right now. So, but we'll be doing that first thing that'll be our 7 o'clock break next Saturday, is the 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire. I'd really wanted to got it taken care of tonight, but I don't have the box, so it's a little difficult. Yeah, that's why I sent the messages out this morning, Tom, just to let everybody know, because I knew people would be wondering since it was cleared out. And looks like we've got about 3 minutes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open this last Fleer pack since I've got 3 minutes. Little pirate sticker there. See if we get anything big. Dave Parker, the Cobra. My gosh, he was so awesome in his prime. Had an arm like a cannon. Jack Clark. Tommy John, namesake of Tommy John surgery. Mike Maddox, very well-known pitching coach. I'd make the argument he's far more well-known for being a pitching coach than when he was a pitcher. Of course, brother of Greg. Ruben, greatness, my favorite baseball player of all time. Little dual heat, lefty-righty. Denny Walling, the Wash, who was absolute greatness as the Texas Rangers manager. I believe he's the third base coach for the Braves. Fantastic, great fella. Had some struggles here and there, but who hasn't in life? Very entertaining too. His parody Twitter account is really funny, by the way. Ron Darling, Darrell Hamilton, and our wax pack variant, Bill Pacoda. with the wax stain on the back of the card. I'm trying to get it to where the light picks up the wax, but I can't. M. Fiore, this is the second, I think this is our second Obsidian break. Yeah, it's coming up here in a couple minutes. It's because we did one a couple weeks ago. We did our first one a couple weeks ago, so it's number 2. We did number 1 like 2 weeks ago. If you look on our YouTube channel and you look under January the 2nd, just kind of scroll down our videos, scroll down like 10 or 12 videos, you'll see the video listing for the first break because we did it on the 2nd. It sold out really quick. I was not anticipating it selling out that quick, honestly. It's one of those quirky things. But like I listed it and it sold out in 10 days, which I realize for 99% of breakers, selling a breakout in 10 days is terrible. And I get that. But for us, because we do the random team format and our breaks have hundreds of spots in it, for something like this selling out in 10 days was pretty quick. So, well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7:20, so let's get started with our Panini Obsidian Football Random Player 1-box break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Scully 44 in the top spot. And we've got Rybo 5366 in the bottom spot. We'll see if the cut and paste works this time. No, I forgot to set this up. Oops, give me just a second. M. Fiore, if you'll sit, what's your eBay ID? And I'll tell you for sure if you were in the first one or the second one. If you were in the first one, though, I would have sent you a message. I always send messages out on eBay letting everybody know when the breaks are. Okay, so cut and paste. Hey, it worked again, 2 for 3. So I'm just going to cut and paste our list over to the right and sort by everyone's eBay ID. And then we'll scroll through our list briefly so everybody knows who they have before we open our box. I think you were in the first one. Did you get a message this week? Did you get a message from me on Wednesday about this break? Because that's when I sent them out for the second one. Oh, there you are. So you're in this one. Sorry for the confusion. There we go. Again, I know there's quite a few folks who are breaking with us for the first time in this break, so if you have any questions or anything, please put them in the chat and I'll answer them as quickly as possible. I think I'm going to be saying that over and over this evening, so bear with me to those of you who generally stick around with us for the entire feed. We've got some new folks with us this evening, so I just want to make sure that they're up to speed on how and what we're doing, I guess. I don't want them to feel lost. Hey Duke, how are you doing this evening? Matthew, did you get the sound back? I had it on mute for just a second because I was getting a drink of water. Sometimes when I go through these lists, if you hear the sound kind of cut out, it's usually because I'm getting a drink of water, and I don't want you all to have to listen to me drink water while I'm going through the list. So I mute my microphone. I consider it a win-win. I stay hydrated. You don't have to listen to it, so I feel like that's all right. Duke, what is your eBay ID? Did we already pass you up in the list? We're scrolling down the list, and I've got it sorted in alphabetical order by everyone's eBay IDs. That way we all kind of know what we have before we open the box up. Okay, so you're in this is our Obsidian break. Well, thanks for jumping in with us, Duke. I appreciate that. So did you get the sound back, Matthew? I hope you did. Let me put the arrow back up a little bit. Duke, I want to say, if memory serves me correctly, I believe you're in the Immaculate break at 8:05, if I'm not mistaken. I would look, but I've got my other screen up on the monitor right now. But if memory serves me correct, I believe you're in the Immaculate break with us. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head from finishing filling out. Okay. Matthew, did you send me a message yesterday? By chance? I just want to make sure I was going to ask you a question, and I wanted to make sure I was thinking of the right person when I asked it. Hey, Dusty, your phone died, man. That's terrible. My phone is so old, I leave it plugged in all the time. So the battery's just like dead all the time. And I'm so fearful of changing phones because I know how to work everything perfectly on the one I have, and I've had it for almost 5 years. So I'm deathly terrified of getting a new one, even though I know logically I should because the battery shot on mine. No problem, Duke. No problem at all. Stick around with us by all means. 8:05 will be here before you know it. Yeah, of all times during the break. Sometimes that happens though. Hey Matthew, are you in Nixa? Or was that another Matthew that sent me that question yesterday? I was just curious. I'm not trying to be nosy or intrusive. It just kind of, when you mentioned that to me, I was like, whoa. because I'm actually a Nixa. Okay. My bad then. I get a lot of messages. Sometimes I get them mixed up. I think we're about through this list. I hope so. There's another one I thought that messaged me yesterday. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list in its entirety, let's open our box and see what we get. Hey Miller Cram, how are you doing this evening? Thanks for joining us. There's our pack, slightly obscured in the box, so I'm going to just, I hate trying to pry the pack out of the box, so I like to just tear the box up, just because it seems safer that way for the card. Alright, we've got a die cut card here. First card is Terry McLaurin. I believe that is a base card. See if there's a serial. It is serial numbered 90 of 100. This is a Panini brand, Dusty. Then our next card is a Carson Wentz Vitreous insert. The crazy die cut. Very cool looking card though. Hey Gerald, how are you doing? See if it's serial numbered. It is serial numbered 33 of 35. It's hard to pick up there with that color in the background. 33 of 35. Nice little card for the Carson Wentz spot. And then our next card is a Chase Claypool rookie. Let me sleeve that first before we flip it around and look at the serial number. No serial number, so it's just base. Still a pretty tough rookie card to come by. Very nice. And then our next card is a Joe Mixon Galaxy Gear 3-color patch. And that is the orange parallel, which goes really nicely with the Bengals colors. Always love it when the parallel color matches the team color. Makes for a great card. Makes for a really great card. How about that? And that is serial numbered 5 of 10. Pretty tough card there. Very nice. Nice little 3-color patch. There's a little bit of black there in that upper part of the window. You can't see because it's black, but it's there. Very nice. Great hit for the Mixon spot. And then our next card is a Michael Vick Atomic Material jersey. And that is serial numbered 19 of 50. See if I can get it to show through there properly. 19 of 50. And our next card is a Henry Ruggs rookie autograph. And that is an orange, the orange parallel for this. And that is serial numbered 57 of 75. And then our last card in the box is a Lynn Bowden Jr. dual jersey rookie autograph. And that is serial numbered 67 of 99. OE Fishing, that's coming up next. That is our next break. Alrighty, now that we have went through all of our cards, let's go back through our list and see who got which ones. All right. So we'll go through our base cards first. Our Chase Claypool rookie goes to Jer Alex 219. Congrats on that. And then next is our Terry McLaurin base, serial number to 100. And that goes to Algar 2156. Congrats on that. And then next up is our Michael Vick Atomic Materials jersey card, serial number to 50. And that goes to Darit 1018. Congrats on that. And then next is our Carson Wentz Vitreous insert, serial number to 35. And that goes to Biggin 89. Congrats on that. And then next we have our Joe Mixon 3-color Galaxy Gear jersey patch, serial number to 10. And that goes to JBid 9100. Congrats on that. And then next we have our Lynn Bowden dual jersey rookie autograph card, serial number to 99. And that goes to Alexander. Congrats on that. And then our last card in the break is our Henry Ruggs orange rookie autograph, serial number to 75. And that goes to Noel Donald. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Obsidian Football Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And for those of you that hit the like button, appreciate that as well. And we'll be back here in just a couple minutes with our Prism Mega Box Random Player Break. Thanks again, everybody. Sorry about that. How long have I been in mute? Have I been in mute all this time? I hate that. So I guess I should say again, since I was in mute, if anybody happens to have any questions or anything, since I know there's a lot of folks breaking with us for the first time, if you haven't had any questions or anything, put them in the chat and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Sometimes I go on mute and then I forget to unclick it. That's right, tonight's the night. Hey DG, thanks for joining us. You know, it all depends on how you look at it, James. That's a great point, Miller. You can. And really, it's all about being able to buy access to something that maybe you don't want to spend that much money on. And frankly, I think a lot of people feel like it's good entertainment. Nels, what's your eBay ID? I'm scrolling through the list. I've got it sorted alphabetically by everyone's eBay IDs. Well, hopefully it will, James. No, we haven't come up on it yet. It'll probably be on the next screen, Henny. I think you're an Immaculate. Aren't you an Immaculate, Henny, not Prism? Alrighty. No biggie, Henny. No biggie. It's all right. We got a lot of stuff going on tonight. It's easy to get mixed up. All right. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There's our 5 packs. Good luck. Pack number 1. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, James. First card is Sony Michelle. Next card is a silver Carlos Dunlap. And we've got our relic in the first pack with this box, and that is Brian Edwards, little rookie year pink Prism jersey. Then our last card in the pack is a Donovan Peoples-Jones rookie. Get some more sleeves out here. All right. Pack number 3. I think we've got our auto in this pack. First card is Will Fuller, the 5th. Then our next card is Ryan Kerrigan. And then our autograph is a pink Prism Michael Ojemudia rookie auto. Ojemudia. And then our last card in the pack is a Jalen Reagor rookie. Then our Kid Reporter card. Pack number 3. First card is Keenan Allen. Michaela, I think that's the first card of him I've pulled out of Prism this year. I've opened quite a bit of Prism. DJ Moore. Not to brag, James, but I have 40 years of pack opening experience. And then we have a pink Prism Bryce Love. Well, that's good. Well, sometimes the foil does not cooperate with you, so you have to improvise, James. That's the only thing I know to tell you. It happens to everyone. Happens to everyone. Then the last card in our pack is a Jeff Gladney rookie. Pack number 4. Mark Brunell. See, that one went smooth, as it was supposed to. Next card is Jerry Rice. And then our next card is a Grady Jarrett Pink Prism. And then our last card in the pack is a LaMichael P. Ryan rookie. And then our reporter card. Pack number 5. First card, Jarvis Landry. Kenny Galladay. Got a big card coming up. Jordan Love, Pink Prism rookie. Not too shabby. Not too shabby there. Save the best for the last pack. That will be making some appearances on my social media later tonight or sometime tomorrow. And then our last card in the box is a KJ Hamler rookie. Is that what they go for, James? About 80 bucks? Well, they're super tough because you just get 3 of the pinks per mega. So theoretically, you'd have to open 133 of the mega boxes to pull one. And they're not cheap. Alrighty. So now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. And I won't go through the base cards, but I will ship those out, just so you know. So we'll be sending all those out. So let's go through our base rookies first. First is our KJ Hamler, which was our last card in the box. And that goes to Grail Wolf. Congrats on that. And then next is our LaMichael P. Ryan rookie. And that goes to Snow 7859-3. Congratulations on that. And then next is our Jeff Gladney rookie. And that goes to Nelly Nails 650-1. Congrats on that. And then our last base rookie is Jalen Rieger. And that goes to Helma 525. Congratulations on that. Next, we'll go through our Prism Parallels. First is our Carlos Dunlap Silver. And that also goes to Helma 525. Doubling up. Congrats on that. Very nice. Well, thank you for saying that, Miller. Goodness gracious. Sometimes this happens. So, I'll go back through everything real quick. Let's see here. There's our Carlos Dunlap Silver going to Helma. Our Jalen Rieger rookie also going to Helma, 525. Our Jeff Gladney rookie going to Nelly Nails. KJ Hamler going to Grail Wolf. And our LaMichael Pirine rookie going to Snow 78-59-3. Alrighty. Since I bungled that, I apologize. Does happen from time to time. Alright, on to our pink Prism parallels. Our Grady Jarrett goes to Dual 59-59. Duke, if you're out there, I hope you're watching. You hit, man. Congrats. I appreciate that, Miller. I need all the help I can get sometimes, as we can see, as I've already shown. Next is our Bryce Love pink Prism, and that also goes to Helma 525 with the triple, hitting 3 in one break. Very nice. And then our Jordan Love pink Prism rookie, the belle of the ball, so to speak, goes to Dual 59-59. Duke, I hope you're watching, man. You hit the big card. Doubling up, too, in the break. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our rookie relic, rookie gear jersey card, which is Brian Edwards. And that goes to Snow 78-59-3 with the double up. Congrats on that. And then last but not least is our Michael Ojemuda autographed pink Prism rookie card. And that goes to Cal 24 Cards. Congratulations on that. Not too bad there. Not too bad. I feel like as far as mega boxes go, I feel like we did all right. Nice rookie with some potential. Nice pink Prism rookie autograph. And then our Jordan Love pink Prism. Not too bad there. Not too bad. And like I said, we'll ship out all their base too as well to everybody. So we'll send those out this week. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Player 1 Mega Box break number 1. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 2 minutes with our Immaculate Football Random Player break. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Michaela. Hopefully you'll be back with us. Thanks, James. Thanks, Miller, for keeping me straight. I was running a little askew there with the... Sometimes I do forget to flip the screen on rare occasion. Usually about once a month that happens. Let's see. Readjust our boxes here in the background. Now this is going to be fun. This is the first Immaculate Football I've opened this year. Well, I opened a collegiate box, but it's the first NFL one. Should be awesome. Let me get our random set up. Thank you, DG. No, Jake, we're still ways off from that. That's scheduled for 9:45, so that's like an hour and 40 minutes from now. That'll be the last one we do tonight. So we've got 4 breaks in front of that. So it's going to be a few minutes before we get to that one. No problem. Thanks for joining us this evening. Thanks to everybody hitting the like button. I certainly appreciate that. Doing well with the likes this evening. Always good. Well, alrighty. It looks like it's 8:05, so let's get started with our Panini Immaculate Football Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Arrow Simon 0 in the top spot. And K Massey 61 in the bottom spot. Let's see if my cut and paste works on the first attempt. I'm 2 for 3 so far. Oh, fantastic. Worked again. All right. So I'm just going to cut and paste this list over to the right and sort by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we're going to scroll through that list briefly so everybody knows who they have before we open our box. Well, Jake, you can always use it again. And sometimes people kind of overlook that the first time around, but it's not tied to your first order. It's just basically set up to where you can just use it once. So if you order again, then you can certainly use it then. And so you're not, it's not like you can't use it. Hey, we were all new sometime, Jake. We were certainly all new at one point. I know we've got a few people in this break that are breaking with us for the first time, so if you happen to be on the live feed watching with us live and have any questions or anything, by all means, please put those in the chat, and I will answer them as quickly as I can. Well, hopefully, Henny, it won't be your last. James, what's your ID? So you'll be at the end of the list, James. Yeah, it's Young's Collectibles, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And you'll be close down near to the bottom because I sort it in alphabetical order. So it'll be a minute. But I do that on all of our breaks. I pull the list over to the right and sort in alphabetical order. That way people kind of know when to look for their name. Because obviously you don't want to sit there staring at a spreadsheet for 5 minutes while I'm scrolling through it necessarily. So that way it kind of, and that way all of your players are together in one spot. And obviously we recap at the end, so if somebody misses something, we go through the cards and go back through the list and see who has won what. So Yeah, Richard. Thanks, by the way, for closing out that Prism basketball. Yeah, it'll just be basically for the website breaks, I use everyone's first name and then first two letters of their last name. I don't like putting everybody's full names out there. It makes me a little uncomfortable. So, and I use the second letter of the last name because I have some people that have the same first name and actually have the same first letter of their last name. So, but that's so for you it'd be Richard CL. That's what you'll see when we do Prism next. Good question. Yeah, for our eBay breaks, we use the eBay IDs, and then for the website breaks, it's your first name and the first two letters of your of your last name. It's kind of how we do that. Kyle, what's your eBay ID? I apologize, I didn't see your first message there. I had to scroll back and look at it. How many did you? I didn't think you had 25. Yeah, obviously, if there's a discrepancy, if I miss something, I'll refund you. I know you picked up 7 today, but I knew that you'd had spots before that too. But yeah, I'll go back and reconcile it if there's some sort of mismatch there. If I happen to miss one or something, obviously I'll. Kyle, you bought 11, your first 11 that you talked about. That was an impeccable. If you'll go back and check your records, you bought impeccable, not an immaculate. So you've got 5, 7. You should have 14 in this one. But those first 11 that you mentioned, that was an impeccable, not an immaculate. I'm going to scroll up real quick and count out your. Yeah, you got 14 in this one, so we're good. No problem, man. It's easy. It's very easy to get impeccable and immaculate mixed up. Believe me. Well, alrighty. Now that I have went through the list, and we all know who we have, let's open our box and see what we've got. Now I'm going to kind of cut this seal on the side because I like keeping these tins, and I don't like cutting up the cardboard outside them, so I kind of open it like that. Whereas everything else I just cut right through because I don't care. There's our tin. There's our pack. I'm going to sit that right there where everybody can see it while I put the lid back on the tin. Get our blade back out to cut the seal on the little mini box. Just 1 second. Lights 15, are you in this break? I did not see your name on the list either. All right. First card is John Riggins. It's kind of hard to catch that foil there on the bottom with his name, and it's serial numbered 49 of 60. 49 of 60. And then our next card, whoa, is a quad jersey of Larry Fitzgerald, Tyreek Hill, Michael Thomas, and Julio Jones, numbered 30 of 49. Lights, let me look into that once I'm done with this. But if I omitted you, I apologize. I'll certainly send you a refund for your spot ASAP. Of course, we'll have to do a random for this. Nice little Monuments quad jersey there. And then our next card is a Lynn Bowden Jr. dual patch card. And that is serial numbered 5 of 10. It's on the nice acetate substrate. Hey, Talon. How are you doing this evening? And then our next card is a James Morgan jersey autograph, serial numbered 29 of 99. Nice bold signature there up top. There's the serial number there at the bottom. It's hard to pick up because of the color in the background. And then our next card is a J.K. Dobbins shadow box autograph, serial number 30 of 57. Very nice. Those shadow boxes look fantastic. Kind of see trying to show the shadow box portion there at the top. I'm doing fantastic, Talon. I'm just enjoying opening some cards. So our last card in the box is also a J.K. Dobbins autograph, but it's a rookie patch autograph, serial numbered 81 of 99. Little two-color patch there with a little bit of gold there in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm kind of dumbfounded that they put him back-to-back in the same box. I thought they hand-packed this product. Maybe they don't. So whoever has the J.K. Dobbins spot has done incredibly well for yourself today, because you get a beautiful shadow box autograph. And the RPA. My goodness. Well, you know, James, that, you know, different strokes for different folks. It is not for everyone. Well, alrighty. Looks like we've got a random to set up for our quad jersey card. So give me just a second to get that set. And we'll do that, and then we'll go through our list and see who got all the other cards as well. Alrighty, so I've got all 4 players listed in this card. I've got them listed twice. I'm going to run the randomizer 5 times, and whichever name is in the top after that 5th randomization, that'll be the player spot that the card goes to. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. And it goes to the Michael Thomas spot. So let's go to our list and see who has the Michael Thomas spot. We'll scroll up, Michael Thomas, and that goes to Maddie 9891. Congratulations on that. Next, we'll go to our John Riggins base card, serial number to 60. And that goes to Saints fan Clint. Congrats on that. And then next with our Lynn Bowden dual patch, serial number to 10, Lynn Bowden Jr. And that goes to IC Monkeys 2008. Congrats on that. And then our James Morgan RPA, serial number to 99. And that goes to MeGrad 08. Congratulations on that. And then lastly are our 2 J.K. Dobbins autographs, one of which is a shadow box autograph, serial number to 57. Our second is an RPA, serial number to 99. And both of those go to Irish 1988. Congratulations on those. Quite the cards there. 2 in 1 box. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Immaculate Football Random Player 1-box break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you supporting our breaks the way you do. And thanks to everyone that joined us on the live feed for the break tonight. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our 2021 Prism Draft Basketball Random Player Mega Box break number 3. Thanks again, everybody. Lights, give me just a second to check on that. We'll see what's going on with that. And of course, our friend James, was it James or Jim? I could have almost predicted James has already left negative feedback. Thanks a lot, James. I could have predicted that was coming. Let's see if James is a seller of things. Huh, yes he is. Well, well, well. Alrighty, lights. Give me just a second here. Sorry, I knew that was going to happen just by the tone he was using in the chat. Let me go ahead and remove him. There we go. Okay. Whites, by chance, have you changed your user ID since you made your purchase? And I'm just asking on the random chance that maybe that's out, but you're certainly not in the list. I do apologize for that. I'm going to send you a refund right now for that. And again, I apologize. It was just an oversight on my part. But you'll see the message from eBay pop up here in a second. It'll take a little, it takes them about 5 minutes to process it, but there it is. So if you'll give that about 5 minutes, it'll pop through for you. My goodness. eBay has been a little rough, I'm not going to lie. Again, yeah, again, I apologize for that. It was just a clerical error on my part, which unfortunately does happen from time to time. But you should have that message from eBay showing the refund back here in a few minutes. Alrighty, if we'll give it just another couple minutes before we get started with our Prism Draft basketball break. Give me just a second to set up our list in random and we'll get started. Alrighty, this will be our first website break of the evening, now that we are done with the eBay breaks. Alrighty, well, it looks like it is 8:30, so let's get started with our 2020-21 Prism Draft Basketball Random Player 1 Megabox break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Tim in the top spot, and we've got Maddie in the bottom spot. All right, and the cut and paste actually worked if I can get to the right screen. So I'll just cut and paste our list over to the right. I'll sort by everybody's names. We'll go through our list briefly and then open our box and see what we get. Should have a lot of good stuff. A lot of rookie cards, a lot of red prisms, and a red prism autograph. Alrighty, now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. There is our bonus pack with our red ice autograph. So this is a 12-pack box. Each pack has 5 cards. Pack number 1. Cole Anthony. Same Cole Anthony, red prism, red ice prism. Theo Maldon, red ice prism. Killian Hayes and Precious. Pack number 2. Theo Maldon. Xavier Tillman. Xavier Tillman, red ice prism. Wonder if that's going to be like that in all the packs in this box, where the second base card is the same as the first red ice prism. Then we have an Isaiah Stewart Red Ice Prism. And Killian Hayes again. He must have like 6 cards in the base set. Next pack. Isaiah Stewart. Tyrese Halliburton, Crusade Red Ice Prism. And then Jalen Smith Red Ice Prism. And then we have Patrick Williams and Jameis Ramsey. Next pack. Tyrese Halliburton Crusade. Jalen Smith. Kira Lewis Jr. Red Ice. And look at the red ice behind it. LaMelo. Awesome. Great hit for the LaMelo spot. And then our last card is Isaac Okoro, Crusade. Next pack. Kira Lewis Jr. Then we have a Jaden McDaniels Red Ice. And then we have a Vernon Carey Jr. Silver. And then Zeke Nahaji and Peyton Pritchard. LaMelo. Jade McDaniels. Then we have a Denny Avija Crusade Red Ice. And then we have a Isaac Okoro Red Ice. And then we have an Ashton Hagen base. Next pack. Dini again, Crusade. Precious, Red Ice. Then we have a Devin Vassell Red Ice. Then Ashton Hagens and Jade McDaniels Crusade. Next pack. Isaac Okoro. Precious. Josh Green, Red Ice. Denny, the Global Prospects version, Red Ice. And Patrick Williams. Next pack. Devin Vassell. I don't know if it's Vassell or Vassell. I think it's probably Vassell. Daniel Oturu, red ice. Cassius Winston, red ice. Obi Toppin and Jaden McDaniels. Next pack. Josh Green. Danny again. Then Robert Woodard II, red ice. And then, how about that? Well, James Wiseman, red ice. So we got LaMelo and Wiseman, and we still got a couple packs left. Not too bad there. And then our last card in the pack is Sadiq Bey. Alrighty, next pack. Daniel Oturu, and how about that? Little Anthony Edwards Crusade red ice. So we hit the big three with red ice in this box. Pretty cool. And then we have a R.J. Hampton Crusade silver. Not too bad there for our second silver in our box. And then we have Precious Crusade, and then Cassius Winston. All right, last regular pack in our box. Cassius again. Robert Woodard. Devin Vassell, red ice. And how about this? A second LaMelo red ice. 2 in 1 box. That's awesome. 2 in 1 box. And then our last card in our regular pack is Daniel Oturu. I feel like we've pulled him in every pack. It's funny how that happens. So lastly is our bonus pack, which should be our red ice autograph. And it is Gaitis Masloulis. That is our red ice autograph. So alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let me go back to our list and see who got which cards. Of course, I'll ship out all of the base cards because technically they're all rookie cards. Give me just a second to kind of get these prisms in some sort of order, since obviously we have multiples of the same players, and it makes it a little easier going through the list because honestly we have so many of them. That's kind of why I like breaking these mega boxes, is the fact that, you know, there's there's 2 parallels in each pack. So there's quite a bit of value there from that perspective. And plus, it's the only place so far that you can get the rookies in, since the basketball release calendar's been a bit delayed this season, so kind of gives a little bit extra life to the draft pick products, whereas ordinarily by now they would be kind of by the wayside. We'd be on to hoops and stuff like that. But obviously we're still several weeks away from the first regular NBA release of the year. I think hoops is the first one, and it's supposed to be in, I want to say, the first week of February, unless they've changed that. Sorry for the delay. I'm somewhat slow in sorting. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, let me flip over my screen. There we go. So our Anthony Edwards Crusade Red Ice Prism goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our Cassius Winston Red Ice Prism also goes to Fred. Doubling up quick, congrats on that. And then our Cole Anthony Red Ice Prism goes to Maddie. Congrats on that. And then our Daniel Oturo Red Ice goes to Fred with the triple. Congrats on that. And then we've got 2 different Denny Red Ice Prisms. We've got the Crusade version and then the Global Prospect version. And both of those go to Josh. Congrats on that, Josh. And then we've got 2 of the Devin Vassell Red Ice Prisms. Both of those go to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Isaiah Stewart Red Ice Prism goes to Josh. Congrats on that, Josh. And then our Isaac Okuro Red Ice Prism goes to Richard. Congrats on that, Richard. Thanks for joining us this evening. And then our Jaden McDaniels Red Ice Prism goes to Fred. Building the stack, congrats on that. And then our Jalen Smith Red Ice Prism goes to Josh. Congrats on that. And then our James Wiseman Red Ice Prism goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Very nice. And then our Josh Green Red Ice Prism goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Kira Lewis Jr. Red Ice Prism goes to Maddie. Congrats on that. And then both of our LaMelo Red Ice Prisms both go to Fred. Congratulations on those, Freds. Those were nice. So you got 2 LaMelos and the Anthony Edwards. Next up is our Precious Red Ice Prism. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then next is our RJ Hampton Silver Crusade. And that goes to Joe. Congrats on that, Joe. Yeah, Richard, you got the, let me scroll up here. Who was it that you got? The Isaac Okuro Red Ice. And then all of his base cards as well, because we pulled some base cards of him too, so you'll get all those as well. Yep, that was you, sir. And then our Robert Woodard II Red Ice goes to Fred. Building the big stack. Congrats on that. Sure, Becky. Just give me a second. I'll look at it. And then our Theo Maldon Red Ice goes to Fred as well. And then our Tyrese Halliburton Red Crusade or Red Ice Prism also goes to you, Richard. Congrats on that. He's had some nice games for the Kings this year. And then next is our Vernon Carey Jr. Silver. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Xavier Tillman Red Ice Prism also goes to Fred. Last but not least is our Giannis Masalutis autograph. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. And that goes to Josh. Congratulations on that, Josh. Fantastic. All righty. Well, that concludes our 2020-21 Prism Draft Basketball Random Player 1 Megabox one box break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening, and we'll be back in about 7 minutes with our 2020 Bowman Chrome break. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty, looks like we've got about 5 minutes for our Bowman Chrome break. I'm going to check some messages real quick and set up the random. Hopefully I won't get dinged with negative feedback. Good gracious. Okay. So there's our Bowman Chrome box. Well, I appreciate that, Richard. Given the way the last couple of days have went for me, I need all the help I can get. It's just one of those things, and it comes in waves like that, and I've done this long enough to where, I mean, it still kind of rattles me, honestly, and it bothers me, but I wouldn't say that it's a foreign concept. You'll have times, and it's just like in life with anything, you have times where things are going along good, and you might have a smooth month or two, and you don't have any real issues, and then all of a sudden, within the span of, a day or two, it's just like, good gracious, everything comes out of the woodwork. For me, the last couple of days, in regards to eBay, everything has come out of the woodwork. So, but that's all right. That's just part of, when you do this on that platform, that's part of it. And you have to know to expect it, and I certainly do. It's just part of doing this. You're going to unfortunately run into people like that, and that's okay. It's just all part of it. All right, I've got our random set up for our HTA break. 3 nice autographs. Hopefully we'll see a lot of color out of this. Becky, I was under the impression that those cards were available across all SKUs. I did not believe they were hobby only. That was my understanding. That's why I included them on the list. Because I've seen where people have pulled those out of retail SKUs. So that's why, if they had indeed been hobby only, I would have pulled them from the list. I would not, obviously, I wouldn't sell a spot for something that you can't pull. But my understanding was that they're available. And the only reason I say that is because I was curious myself, but I had seen people like on my Twitter feed that had pulled them from retail SKUs as well. I did not think it was a hobby only card. But I'll double check. I will certainly double check on that, but that was my understanding when I put the list together initially. Because I kind of thought the same thing. All right, you got a couple minutes before we start with Bowman. Well, hopefully not, Becky. Hopefully not. And again, I'll double check on that. But I kind of thought the same thing myself when I first put that list together. But then I had seen some folks pull them from Cellos and Blaster or two, so I felt like it was reasonable to include them on the list. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. And I usually try to check stuff like that because, again, there's a lot of stuff that's exclusive to hobby. There's certain things that are exclusive to retail. So, and I open a lot of retail stuff. I mean, you know, all the Prism that we open is retail, so I'm pretty sensitive to that when I'm going through. And I get all of my checklists from groupbreakchecklist.com, and he does a really great job of when he builds it out in the Excel spreadsheets. He'll label stuff as hobby only or retail only. If it is SKU specific, he does a great job, and I try to be pretty mindful of that as well, knowing that, okay, I'm breaking a retail SKU. Obviously, the hobby only autographs are not going to be on my list because, unless they happen to have a base set card, that kind of thing. Not to say that I'm infallible, because I'm certainly not, but I do check on those sort of things before I compile a player list, just because, again, I break a lot of retail stuff. Frankly, because the hobby stuff's just too pricey and it doesn't make sense to, for the most part. I mean, we do break some hobby stuff, but, it's a lot more cost friendly for something like Prism to do a mega box or 3 hanger boxes or a blaster box. It just makes a lot more sense, and that price point's a lot more inclusive for a break with that rather than a $1,200 hobby box. Well, all right, now that I'm done rambling, it is 9 o'clock, so let's get started with our 2020 Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball Random Team 1-box break number 1. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Clifford in the top spot, and we've got Thomas in the bottom spot. Let's see if I can keep my successful streak of cutting and pasting the first try intact. Yes. Awesome. Alrighty. So I'll just cut and paste our list over to the right and sort by everybody's names. We'll go through our list and see who has which teams before we open our box. All right, so Brian's got the A's, the Mets, and the Rockies. Charles has the Dodgers. Clifford has the Angels, the Diamondbacks, the Mariners, the Marlins, the Tigers, and the White Sox. Daniel has the Indians. David has the Twins. Derek has the Astros, the Cardinals, the Cubs, the Nationals, and the Phillies. Jason has the Blue Jays. Joseph has the Padres. Keith has the Royals. Lawrence has the Reds. Melissa has the Braves and the Orioles. Ryan has the Giants. Sam has the Rangers and the Red Sox. Thomas has the Yankees. Tim has the Brewers. And Walter has the Pirates and the Rays. All right. Now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. There's our pack. Well, we've got color in this. You can see there's a little bit of blue there on the top card. So we do have color, which is always good. And our first card is Curtis Terry, Blue Refractor First Bowman autograph for the Rangers. And that is serial numbered 54 of 150. .54 of 150 for the Rangers. Our next card is Jonathan Stiver for the White Sox. And our third card is a Zach Watson First Bowman autograph for the Orioles. Alrighty, now that we have went through our box, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. Let me pull up my list here. There we go. So first, our Jonathan Stiver autograph for the White Sox, and that goes to Clifford. Congrats on that, Clifford. And then next, our Zach Watson First Bowman autograph for the Orioles, and that goes to Melissa. Congrats on that, Melissa. And then lastly is our Curtis Terry Blue Refractor First Bowman autograph, serial number 150 for the Rangers. And that goes to Sam. Congratulations on that, Sam. Thanks for breaking with us this week. Alrighty. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Bowman Chrome HTA Baseball Random Team One Box Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to those of you that joined us live on the feed this evening for the break. And we'll be back here in about 6 minutes with our Mosaic Football Mega Box break. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty, looks like we've got a few minutes before our mosaic break. So I'm going to set up our random. I think this is our last Mosaic Mega. I think this is the last box I've got, so I think this will be the last one for a while. We'll stick with Prism for a little bit. And of course mix in some new stuff as well. I've got a partial schedule there posted over to the right for next week, and of course there'll be a couple additional things from the website, I'm sure, since I've just got 5 listed. We'll do 1 or 2 more, and I will have those on the website in the blog section sometime tomorrow once I figure out what they're going to be. I've got a couple in mind, but I always like to wait till the Sunday after to really think hard about the next week. So I know we'll be doing the ones listed, the 19 Panini Black, which I typed up wrong on the list, but we'll be definitely doing that for sure. We've had that one listed on the website for a while, so I'd kind of like to clear that one off, honestly. I know folks have been waiting on that one for a little bit, so we'll be doing that. And then we've got some Hoops Premium Stock Basketball hanger boxes, so we're going to do a 2 hanger box break. And then Prism Mega, not the Target Megas that we did tonight for the eBay breaks, but the Walmart Mega boxes, which are the 10-pack 4-card boxes. You get 10 rookies, 3 of the green Pulsar Prisms, and 1 autograph. So there's a little bit more rookie content in that. You don't get the rookie jersey card, but you get a lot more rookie base cards. So I thought we'd try that for a change of pace. I know we've been doing a ton of hangers for the last month or so, so thought we might change it up a little bit and do a mega box next week. And then of course the 2021 Artifacts Hockey, it releases on Wednesday, and we'll do a random player break of that on Saturday. So that is what next week's agenda looks like a little bit, or at least part of it. And I'll add a couple more things in. I think I'll probably throw a baseball break in. I have that second tier 1 box from 19 that I had ordered a while back when I was trying to get our player break done. So we might do a random team break with that, just to add a little bit more baseball, since the only baseball we have is already sold out, the Chrome Sapphire break. So I like to have a little bit of everything, at least from the website, or I try to, especially, basketball now that we're in season, baseball because it's baseball, and then football, of course, because we're in the midst of the playoffs. But I like to have a little bit of balance in there. Sorry about that. I was just muting for a second, get a drink of water, and scoot my chair up. Looks like I left a little bit too much time after the Bowman Chrome. Honestly, I didn't think everything would be sold out so quick, and I thought I would be working on updating the list furiously like I am sometimes. So I left myself a few minutes after the Bowman Chrome break, knowing that it would not take that long. So I should have had some extra packs out here to open. Anybody open anything fun recently? Anything like that? I'll check my messages real quick, make sure nothing's on fire. Nope. Excellent. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 9:15, so let's get started with our 2020 Panini Mosaic Football Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 5. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. Now we've got Jeff in the top spot, and we've got Fred in the last 2 spots. Alrighty, just cut and paste our list over to the right. We'll sort it out by everybody's names and then scroll through the list so everybody knows who they have before we open our box. Alrighty. Alrighty, now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So this is the Walmart 2 20 card pack variation. So this is pack 1. Oh. Whoa, good card left in there. Good thing I double checked that. And our lost card, almost but not lost, is a silver Christian McCaffrey. Nice start to our box. Von Miller base. Deshaun Watson Pro Bowl. Oh, how about this? Will Cam Akers NFL debut reactive blue Mosaic. Very nice. Then we have a Miles Sanders silver. Get some more sleeves out here. Tiki Barber. Next card's really good. Tua. I think that's the first Tua rookie I've pulled out of Mosaic. Finally. Then we have a Julio Jones reactive blue. And we have Barry Sanders Will to Win insert. Chandler Jones. Troy Polamalu. And we have a Rod Woodson reactive blue. Then we have a J.J. Watt Mosaic Green Got Game insert. Jared Stidham. Jalen Reagor rookie. To go with our Tua. Then Then we have a Jeff Okuda rookie, reactive blue. Then we've got an Aaron Rodgers Got Game insert. Odell Beckham Jr. Wow, how about this? Then we have the NFL debut to a rookie. So whoever has the 2 spot has already doubled up. Awesome. And then our last card in pack number 1 is a Matthew Stafford reactive blue. Well, alrighty. That first pack was pretty nice. Let's see what we get out of our second. Got a little insert left in that one. There we go. Box is all clear. So our first card is a Flea Flickers, Marshawn Lynch, Russell Wilson, and DK Metcalf. So we'll have to do a random for that unless someone has 2 of those players. And our Super Bowl reporter card. Bobby Wagner. Then we have a Anthony McFarland Jr. rookie. Then we have a Leonard Fournette reactive blue. Lamar Jackson, Got Game insert. Then we have a Tyler Eifert. For just a split second, I thought that was Joe Burrow. Not sure why. Maybe because it was upside down. We have Jerome Bettis. We have a Jamal Adams reactive blue. We have a Larry Fitzgerald Touchdown Masters. Adam Thielen. And then we have a Jake from State Farm rookie card. Then we have a A.J. Terrell reactive blue rookie. Ed Reed Old School. Marlon Mack. Jonathan Taylor, NFL debut rookie. Kareem Hunt, reactive blue. Calvin Ridley Mosaic. Well, those look fantastic. Derrick Henry. Javon Kinlaw rookie. And then our last card in the box is a Cooper Cup Reactive Blue. Alrighty, now that we've been through all our cards, let's do a random for our flea flicker insert. I'm going to check the list real quick and make sure that someone doesn't own two of the players on the card. Let's see, Russell Wilson. Josh has Russell Wilson. And Josh has Marshawn Lynch. Yeah. So it looks like we won't be doing a random. So there's Marshawn Lynch, Josh M.A., and then Russell Wilson, Josh M.A. So congrats on that, Josh. You've got the Seahawks flea flicker insert. So we'll go through the rest of our inserts. And our first one is our Ed Reed Old School. And that goes to Jeff. Congrats on that, Jeff. And then our Larry Fitzgerald Touchdown Masters. And that goes to Josh. Doubling up already. Congrats on that. And then our Lamar Jackson Got Game insert. And that goes to Clint. Congrats on that, Clint. And the next is our Aaron Rodgers Got Game insert. And that goes to Clint as well, doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our J.J. Watt Green Mosaic Got Game insert. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then our last insert is our Barry Sanders Will to Win insert. And that goes to Josh. Congrats on that, building up a stack. So next we'll go through our base rookies. Our Javon Kinlaw rookie goes to Clint. Congrats on that, Clint. And the next is our Jonathan Taylor NFL debut rookie. And that goes to Josh. Congrats on that. And then next is our Jake from State Farm rookie. And that goes to Clint. Building up a big stack. Congrats on that. And then our Anthony McFarland Jr. rookie goes to Josh. It's the Clint and Josh show. Congrats on that. And then next is our Jalen Reagor rookie. And that goes to Christopher. Congrats on that. And then next, both of our Tua rookies are base and NFL debut, since we hit both of them. Hey, and both of those go to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Very nice. Fantastic. So next we'll go to all of our Prism parallels. First is our Mosaic parallel, Calvin Ridley. And that goes to Fred, getting on the board. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is our Miles Sanders Silver. And that goes to Brian with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our second silver is Christian McCaffrey. And that goes to Josh. Congrats on that. So next we've got our reactive blue prisms. First up is Cooper Cup, and that goes to Tim. Congrats on that, Tim. Then next is Kareem Hunt, and that goes to Fred. Doubling up, congrats on that, Fred. And then next is AJ Terrell, and that goes to Tim. Congrats on that. And then our next one is Jamal Adams, and that goes to Maddie. Congrats on that, Maddie. And then next is Leonard Fournette, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And the next is Matthew Stafford, and that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then next is a Jeff Okuda rookie, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then we have Rod Woodson, and that goes to Maddie. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is Julio Jones, and that goes to Becky. Congrats on that, Becky. And then our last Mosaic Blue is our Cam Akers NFL debut rookie, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Fantastic. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Mosaic Football Random Player 1 Mega Box break number 5. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in about 6 minutes with our last break of the night, our 2017 Panini Origins football break. Thanks again, everybody. I feel like I should have some sort of dramatic music playing in the background as I pull this box up to the center of the mat, just because. Pretty big box. Pretty big box. Since we've got a few minutes, I'm going to stand up and stretch my legs a little bit before we get started. And then I'll get the random and the list set up and we'll get rolling. Alrighty, just getting our random set. For Origins. Alrighty, got that set up. We'll give it a few more minutes in case anybody else wants to hop in the live stream before we get started with this one. Alrighty, well it looks like it is 9:45, so let's get started with our 2017 Panini Origins Football Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. Now we've got Greg in the top spot and Greg in the bottom spot. And I have broken my consecutive cut and paste streak. There we go. I'll just cut and paste this list over to the right and sort by everybody's names. We'll go through the list so everybody knows who they have before we open the box. All right. Greg, I understand. There are times that you don't want to see a card of a specific player, and then there's a time that you really, really, really do. That's right, now is that time. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. First card is Golden Tate III base. Yeah, Trey, we did Immaculate about 2 hours ago. So if you're on the live feed and you rewind basically as far back as you can go, because I believe there's a 2-hour window that you can rewind. If you rewind to back to the 15-minute mark, you should be able to get to the beginning of it. Our next card is Carlos Hyde. No problem, Trey. Then our next card is a Carson Wentz parallel, serial numbered 117 of 299. I believe that's the red parallel. And then we have an orange parallel of Julian Edelman, serial numbered 123 of 150. Then we have a jumbo relic, jumbo jersey of Donta Foreman, serial numbered 176 of 199. Then we have a Kenny Golladay autograph, serial numbered 77 of 99. Nice on-card signature there. I believe that is the red parallel. And then our last card in the box is a Amara Darboh 3-color patch rookie autograph. Alrighty, Now that we have been through all of our cards in the pack, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. We'll start with our base cards first. Our Carlos Hyde base. Let me switch over my screen. That would help so everyone else can see. There we go. Our Carlos Hyde base card goes to Larry. Congrats on that, Larry. Next is our Golden Tate base card. And that goes to Matthew. Congrats on that, Matthew. Thanks for joining us this evening. Then we'll go to our parallels. First is our Julian Edelman orange parallel, serial number to 150. And that goes to David. Congrats on that. And then next is our Carson Wentz red parallel, serial number to 299. And that goes to Greg B. Congratulations on that. And then next is our Donta Foreman jumbo jersey, serial number to 199. And that goes to Jake. Congrats on that, Jake. Thanks for joining us this evening. And then next is our Kenny Golladay autograph, serial number to 99. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then next is our Amara Darboh rookie patch autograph with a nice little 3-color patch. And that goes to Derek. Congratulations on that, Derek. Well, unfortunately, no Mahomes. But we took our shot. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2017 Panini Origins Football Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back next Saturday at 7 o'clock. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves this evening. I certainly did. It's great to see everybody in the chat. And hope everybody enjoys the rest of your night and the rest of your weekend. Thanks again, everybody. Yeah, that was pretty nuts, Trey. I certainly wasn't expecting that at all. I mean, the shadow box was really nice. I mean, all those shadow box autographs are really nice. They've got that acetate front, you know, and they're really nice looking cards. But then to have the next, you know, directly the next card in the pack be a Dobbins RPA, that was pretty nuts. So, yeah, that person did very well for themselves in the break for sure. That's one of those odd things, you know, you rarely ever see that. You see it on occasion, but not very often, where you get back-to-back players. And, you know, sometimes you'll get a jersey and an auto, but, you know, to get 2 really big autos back-to-back, that was pretty nuts. So, pretty crazy. All in all, though, I thought it was pretty good. I thought we pulled some pretty good stuff this evening. It was great opening Obsidian again and opening Immaculate for the first time. And You know, I thought we did pretty good with our mega boxes, and finally got a couple Tuas out of Mosaic, so that was nice. Had some color in our Chrome HTA box, and hit a couple LaMelo red ice in our draft box. So I know that we were disappointed we didn't get Mahomes or one of the big 3 or 4 in the Origins box, but you know, again, that's kind of the chance you take when we open those. But I appreciate everybody's patience while we got that one filled. I know we've had that one listed for quite a while, but glad that we could get that one finally filled. So all in all, I thought it was a pretty darn good night. I thought, you know, I hope everybody had a good time. We had some new people with us in the chat, just because we had quite a few eBay breaks this week going. But hope everybody had a good time. I had a great time. Again, I thank all of you that watched with us tonight, and especially those of you that stay with us through the entire stream. I thank you for your patience. I apologize. I was a little bit off this evening. You know, sometimes we have days where we're a smidge off, and unfortunately today was one of those days for me. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy next week when we get started with our lineup. But again, I appreciate everybody watching with us tonight, and I hope that everybody enjoyed themselves and had a good time. And we'll look forward to seeing all of you back here next Saturday, and hope everybody has a great week ahead and has an opportunity to enjoy the rest of your weekend. And hope everybody is safe, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody in the chat next weekend. Thanks again, everybody.